I'm in Dover, England, once a thriving town due to its strategic location as a port facing continental Europe. During World War I and II, Dover was heavily fortified and served as a base for naval and air operations. It's also home to Dover Castle, which has stood guard for over 900 years. It was built by William the Conqueror and it played a key role during the Napoleonic Wars and both World Wars. Despite all of this, Dover High Street has experienced significant decline over recent decades, and currently 1 in 3 shops is closed on the High Street. Today I'm going to go and visit the High Street. I've never been before, I've only been here to take the ferry to France. I'm going to go and see what the current state of it is. This is the beginning of the High Street, and so far I can see everything looks abandoned. This was like a boxing club. I'm not sure if it still functions, but it doesn't look like. And this one is like retail unit to let. And then all of here is all the shutters are down. All the way down here, everything is shuttered. It doesn't look like a lively high street of a thriving town. It just seems like very neglected. This is a food bank. This just shows you what's going on in this area. That used to be a Chinese takeaway, now it's closed. That one's been closed down and moved to another street, Biggin Street. All of the other shops that I can see, they're like charity shops or pizza, kebab shops. Not actually proper shops, there's no Boots, there's no Tesco. So this barber shops, you can see them popping up all over England. So this one says Kurdish barbers. It's just when you see a high street with 8 or 10 barber shops and no other people in business, then yeah. Someone tried to make a Mexican pizza and burger joint, but that's been closed down. There's nothing left. So one of the reasons why there's a lot of closed down shops is because of the rising business costs. It's really expensive to rent a place like that. I mean, it depends on the area. It could go way up if you're in London. Here's another barber shop. It's called Babylon Barbers. It's just 1 minute away from the last one that I saw up the street. I wonder how many barbershops I can see walking down this high street. So I'm just entering the high street and it looks desolate. There's loads of shops closed. This one was selling fish and chips, traditional English breakfast. That looks like it's been closed for a long time. There's nobody here. There's a community shop there called Help Our Town, and it's closed. Next to it, to let, empty shops. I think the one on the other side was to let as well. Let's see. Yeah, this used to be a fruit and veg shop. That's empty. Closing down sale, everything must go. This is a really big shop here. It was called Coastal. It's huge. It's all boarded up. Closed today due to unforeseen circumstances, it says. But that was obviously a long time ago. Look, this building from 1929. It's all boarded up. It's not been used for anything. There's a Greggs next to it. I think Greggs is recession-proof in England. It's always got customers. You can just buy cheap food from there. Especially in the north of England, there's a lot of Greggs as well. Yeah, this is just the beginning of the high street. I can see a couple of recognisable shops. Got Peacocks, Argos. I guess they might be being supported by the other branches that they have in more busier places. This is right on the corner. Supposedly a good location on the corner, but that's been closed down. This is Biggin Street now, it says. There's a Stella Artois thrown on the... That was a game shop as well. Game Nation. It says closed for not long. We're just improving things. Okay, maybe, who knows. These are 2 vape shops right next to each other. This one's called Totally Wicked and Vaporettes. So I wonder how they're staying in business, because I don't see any customers. So here's the 3rd barber shop of the day, Dover Barber. And I can actually see another vape shop there. So I think I've counted more vape shops than barber shops. 1, 2, 3, and then I saw a couple down there as well. So is there that many people buying vape? This one's been closed down. And look at all of the houses above them. These are all empty, see? There's no one living there. There's someone living up there, but I think maybe this house comes with the thing above. So there seems to be some neglected empty houses, and at the same time there's people that don't have anywhere to live. I've seen quite a lot of these gambling shops. There's one here. Seems like gambling is recession proof. I've seen about 3 of these betting shops. That's not surprising. There's a WH Smith, but this says clearance outlet in this store. So that might be on its way out. There's another barber shop here, traditional Turkish barbers. There's not a single customer. Yeah, so far I've counted 4 on a small, really, oh, there's another one there, look. Gents barber. So 5. I've only been walking for 5 minutes. I mean, okay, what else have we got? A coffee shop, that actually looks quite nice. I should have more of these, nice. But I guess it's too expensive to run it, and if there's not enough footfall, not enough customers, then how can you stay in business? It's just impossible. Obviously, if it was thriving, there would be a lot more places open, especially like big companies. So this is Market. This is Market Square, and look at this huge thing. It's in a supposedly good location, right in the square. This is closed for sale by auction. This monstrosity behind me is called the Dover Mists, and it's basically 4 metal rings, and it costs the taxpayer £3.6 million for its installation. England is well known as a rainy, cold place. I think that money could have been invested in a different way to invigorate the area and bring more, maybe tourism or something else, that this doesn't bring anything. Dover's rich history does continue to attract visitors. 270,000 people annually come to visit Dover Castle. This square, you've got superb views of Dover Castle right there, and you've got Dover Museum right here. So really, in an ideal world, people would come here as part of visiting Dover and enjoy these views. It shouldn't be that neglected. There should be coffee shops, nice atmosphere, but it's just really declined compared to what it used to be. Right on the Market Square, this Dover convenience store finished. It looks like a long time ago as well. So it used to be a bustling town, a lot of people, a lot of trade, and now, as you see, it's just gone into rapid decline. Obviously, it's just too tough for people to open businesses and keep them running when there's not enough foot traffic. Okay, here's another barber shop. There's no customers, there's only one person working in there, and it's a huge place. So I think I've counted 6 so far in a really small area. Like, I can just walk in 5 minutes. So most of the legitimate shops that are still open here seem to be like this B&M. You see B&M Poundland, anywhere that people can buy cheap stuff for their house. And then apart from that, there's no creative business or any other type of business that's not essential. And if you've been watching me from my Thailand videos, I got a fun fact for you. So Red Bull was actually invented in Thailand. It was brought to the global market in the 1980s by an Austrian entrepreneur who discovered it in Thailand. It was called Krating Daeng, and it still exists in Thailand. It's not fizzy like we have here. It's actually flat, and it's really, really strong if you've ever tried it in there. Someone's inside that fish and chip shop doing some work, making it up again. Let me know in the comments what you think it's going to be turned into. So Dover is a really culturally rich town, and you can see the Maison Dieu was founded in 1203. That's how long it's been here, and it's still standing. I'm just having a look around in the Maison Dieu. It's free to enter. Let's go see what's inside. Wow, this is nice. I didn't know this was there. I didn't know you could actually go inside. All the stained glass windows. There's such a contrast to what's outside. The depressing high street outside, and this is just really beautiful. Wow, I think this was built in 1203. These old paintings. King George IV there. There's all old swords and guns and armour on the walls. I've come up to the grounds of Dover Castle, which is a great place to visit when you're in Dover. The castle's over there. The ferry ports are down there, and the distance you can just about see France over there. I think it's sad to see the decline of the British High Street in places, even in places where it's historically significant and culturally rich. It's happening all over the UK, and I hope that something can be done about it in the future. I'm going to wrap this video up here, and I'll see you in the next one.